Good afternoon. My name is Maceo Glenn Cartwright, and I stopped by to testify today of what God has been doing for me. Can't tell it all, but I will tell you that I'm an ex-convict, an ex-drug addict, an ex-alcohol addict. I'm an ex-husband. I got so many exes in my life. If I had a zero, it'd be a tic-tac-toe board. However, God is so wonderful in my life because there were times when I was out on the streets and didn't know which way to turn. And when I looked up, there was an angel that pulled me off the streets and brought me right back into the fold where I needed to be. Couldn't figure out what my next turn would be. I was the prodigal son, wanted my share and my portion so that I could go out and squander it, of course. That I did immediately. However, God has turned my life around, and now I'm very active where I am in my church and continuing to be faithful. I've been watching God bless me over and over and over again, remaining faithful in my tithes and being active in auxiliaries in my church has given me a leg up, I think. Just being who I am supposed to be for God. Life used to be kind of rough for me. I would stand at the liquor store and wait for the doors to open. I would beg the dope man for a little credit. I remember being in prison when I didn't have nowhere to turn, when the yard went off and bodies were dropping from gunfire. But yet I never was hit. I never was touched. I believe honestly that God had his hand on my life and that something was going to happen for me later. Now I know that there was a time when he had his hand on me and I was covered under the blood that brought me to the day I am right now. Married, enjoying life, nice house, nice job. Just a blessing to be around other people headed in the same direction. I remember walking down the road with another person that wasn't going in my direction. And it wasn't long before I found out that that person had met his demise. While I continued to go straight, and I see now that that's the only way for me to go. I'm watching people that I grew up with drop. I'm yet faithful in my church, and I can't tell it all in one sitting, so I'll come by again. Thank you for letting me share a few minutes.